Okay, folks, welcome back. So we're out here today. Here's Kyle over here. Say hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
There we are. So this is Kyle. This is the gentleman that owns the property up here where we're living, and the master of his own device here. So what we're going to show you here, folks, is if you remember in the video that we did yesterday, I told you there was a bunch of big pots buried in the snow here. Now these pots, Kyle's had these. These are Kyle's dad's original pots.
Oh, my grandfather.
Or his grandfather's original pots. So these pots go back
100 years.
Got to be at least 100 years or better. So what we're going to do is, you see Kyle's got one there now. We're going to take these pots and we got to boil them. We got to clean them out. So we keep them in the snow upside down so they don't get all full of God only knows what. So they're fairly clean inside because we used them last year. But we're going to take them off and temper them, if that's what you call them, or season them, whatever you folks like to hear. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to try to set up the camera kind of here. And let's hope that we can get a good shot of this, folks, because you know what I am like with my camera skills. And they're not bad for pots. They only weigh about 100 pounds. Drop it?
Yep, for now. Just set it in, it's going to get hot. Once the ground unthaws, we'll literally go with the pointed shovel and dig more to get a crevice.
Okay, so that's just going to do that. We're just going to throw a couple shovelfuls of snow in it, and we'll let that melt down. There we go.
Yep, so that's the start. We'll watch that boil down.
So let's bring you inside. You guys can see what we're doing here. So Kyle's had the fire going there since early this morning. Now it's just a little bit of ashes there now, but it's enough there to heat up the water. And then what we're going to do, we're going to throw a little bit of cooking oil in it. And we'll season the pot. And that's how that's done. So you can see we've got two chains, so we have two pots that we usually hang in there.
Yeah, we bring this second one in, if you like.
Yeah,
and
sure.
that way it'll start
Okay, so what we're going to do, folks, we're going to bring in the second one right away.
It's the same fire. And I'm kind of tilted on a board like this, Chris, so there will be a...
So they come up pretty easy.
Maybe not. In this case, maybe I'm staying corrected.
There we go, folks. So we're seeing Kyle working here. Seems like a trick we did last year to keep them off the ground. We got more ice on them there. So there we go. So now you can see it's loose. So we're just going to grab it and hang it.
First off, and then less boiling quick leaves. That one does like that. So,
We've got a hole in there or something.
yeah. You can go back for it if you need to.
Woo! There we go, folks. So that's the second one on. Oh, I don't know if you saw very much there with the way the camera was, but so now we got both of them in there. So now what we're going to do is we'll just throw a bunch of snow in the first one there, and no meltdown. So let me just see if I can. I think the camera just fell a second ago, so you're not going to be able to see very much in there. It doesn't take much to know, folks. So it's just enough there to get water in the bucket as you clean them up. And there we go, and that's how we're going to leave that. Gonna give that about a half an hour, that'll boil out. We'll throw a bit of cooking oil in them there, splash them around, and empty them, and we're good to go. So we're going to leave this as a short video, folks, for this one, but I'm going to walk you through some of the little updates we did today. So what we've done is, you see on here there, we've left all the buckets. But if you remember on the other video, the big tree over there, we put in the spiles with the blue hose there. Kyle found them in the garage there this morning, so they were here. So we'll walk you around so you can see the yellow one here, see the green one here. So we use these big buckets there. So now that could drip for probably a couple of days at least, would be good, because we're doing our 4-liter bottles and they're filling up since yesterday. Kyle was emptying a whole whack of them this morning. They were dripping over. So I topped another tree there today. Then Kyle did 5 or 6 more over the hill with actual sap buckets.
Probably about 60 liters are ready to go.
Yeah, so you can see there.
That's why we're seasoning.
Yeah, so those are the buckets there. So those are full, folks, of sap. So I think we've got there's 60 liters there, Kyle says.
Yeah, because they're 15s.
Yeah, so they're 15 liters in each. So that's what we started with in one day.
Yeah, so we start boiling at 80, so we're very close to that.
So he says at 80 liters, we're going to start boiling. And we're already at 60.
And that'll make 2 finished maple syrup.
Yeah, that'll make us two 1-liter bottles already. Alrighty, folks, you got your soup? I made some homemade pea soup there for our excursion there, because I kind of knew we were going to be at this today. So
some days on boiling days, anywhere from 13 to 15 hours.
Yeah. So I've gotten pretty good at this we've been doing this now. I think this is our year number 5 that Kyle's been working with me on this. He's doing it again to me this year. He's going to kind of back off a bit and let me kind of run it all. And it's kind of nice because I do pick up things, but I don't learn by reading. I learn by doing. And I picked this up pretty good. There's still a lot of little tricks I'm going to learn, but that just takes time. So here, I'll show you what we've done over here. So here you can see the blue hoses. There's our hoses here. Got a whole wax in there.
We have ends.
Yeah. So you can see the difference in the ends, folks. And then what we do is, so what we do now is we change it from that to that. Now there's all kinds of ways of doing this. You can see now the bucket's all over the place there. Kyle's gone all the way around, all the way over where you see the orange shirt there. I don't know if you guys can see that way over there, but he's put all these sap buckets all the way along the hill there as well. So, it looks like it's going to be a good year for sap, folks. So anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to call it an end for that video. We're going to go in and have some soup and a couple of sandwiches, and we'll see what's going on, because it's about 5 o'clock there now, so that's getting close to our end of our day, but we still got to season our pots, and then I'm in town working tomorrow. I think Kyle's going to be here doing some updates on what we're doing, but we'll see what goes on. But anyways, have a great day, folks. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one. Bye.